Morning, Emma. Are you heading out to get coffee again?
Every single morning. It's basically part of my routine now.
Do you think Americans really drink that much coffee?
Definitely. For a lot of people here, coffee isn't just a drink, it's a daily habit. Some people can't really start their day without it.
That's true. I see people walking around with a coffee cup almost everywhere on the street, on the train, even in work meetings.
Yeah, coffee to go is a huge thing here. People grab a coffee on their way to work and just carry it with them the whole morning.
What about coffee shops themselves? There seem to be so many, sometimes two or three on the same street.
There really are. A coffee shop isn't only about the coffee, it's kind of a social space too. Some people call it a third place, somewhere between home and work.
A third place. I like that idea.
People go there to meet friends, or they sit alone with a laptop and work for a few hours. Some people even have their whole meetings there instead of an office.
Do people also make coffee at home, or do most people just buy it?
Both, actually. A lot of people brew coffee at home in the morning, but they still go out to buy one later, almost like a small treat.
So, it's not really about needing caffeine. It's more about the experience.
Exactly. Buying a coffee out can just feel like a nice little break in the day.
I've also seen people get really excited about something called a pumpkin spice latte. What's that about?
Oh, that's a big deal here. Every autumn, coffee shops bring back seasonal drinks like the pumpkin spice latte, and people get excited when it comes back each year.
It sounds like a whole event, not just a drink.
It kind of is. A lot of people post about it online the moment it's back on the menu.
And in the afternoon, do people still drink coffee, or is it mostly a morning thing?
A lot of people take a short coffee break in the afternoon too, just a small pause from work.
I guess that's also why you always say, let's catch up over coffee instead of let's meet.
You're right. That's just how people naturally say it here. Coffee and conversation kind of go together.
Well, now I understand why coffee feels like such a big part of daily life here.
And today, you're going to understand a lot more about it. Come on, let's go to Starbucks. It's just around the corner.
Before we get there, can you explain the different coffee drinks? I always get a little confused by the menu.
Sure, it's actually pretty simple once you understand the base. Almost every coffee drink starts with espresso.
What exactly is espresso?
It's a small, strong shot of coffee. It's made by pushing hot water through very finely ground coffee very quickly. That's the base for a lot of other drinks.
So, what's the difference between a latte and a cappuccino? People always mix those up.
A latte is espresso with a lot of steamed milk and just a thin layer of foam on top. It's smooth and mild.
And cappuccino?
Cappuccino has espresso too, but less milk and a lot more foam, so it feels a little stronger, and the foam on top is thick.
What about an americano? I hear that word a lot too.
An americano is just espresso mixed with hot water, no milk at all. It tastes closer to regular black coffee, but a bit bolder.
And what's a macchiato?
That one actually means marked in Italian. It's espresso with just a small spot of milk foam on top, so it's still pretty strong.
What about a flat white? I've seen that on the menu too. Is it a newer drink?
You're right. It became popular more recently, first in Australia and New Zealand, and now it's on most coffee shop menus here too. It's similar to a latte, but with less milk and a stronger coffee taste.
What about mocha? I know that one has chocolate, right?
Yes, a mocha is espresso, steamed milk, and chocolate syrup mixed together. It's sweeter, more like a treat than an everyday coffee.
And cold brew? Is that just iced coffee with ice added?
Not exactly. Cold brew is made by soaking coffee grounds in cold water for many hours, sometimes overnight. It's smoother and less bitter than regular iced coffee.
What about drip coffee? Is that the most common one?
Yes, drip coffee is what most people mean by regular coffee. It's simple, brewed in a coffee maker, and usually the cheapest option on the menu.
Is drip coffee usually cheaper than the other drinks?
Yes, and at a lot of diners or casual restaurants, you can even get free refills with drip coffee. You can keep asking for more until you leave.
Really? That sounds like a great deal.
It really is. Pretty common in the US, especially at breakfast places.
One more question. What's decaf?
Decaf just means the caffeine has mostly been removed. People order decaf when they still want the taste of coffee, but they don't want to feel too awake, maybe later in the day.
Do people drink more hot coffee or iced coffee here?
It really depends on the season, but iced coffee has become really popular, even in colder weather. A lot of people prefer it cold all year round.
So basically, espresso is strong and small, and everything else just adds milk, water, or flavor to it.
That's a really good way to put it. Once you understand that, the whole menu makes a lot more sense.
Okay, I think I'm finally ready to order.
Good, because we're already here.
Hi, good morning. Could I get a latte, please?
Sure. Busy morning today? How are you doing?
Pretty good, thanks. I just need my coffee to really wake up.
I hear that a lot today. What size would you like? We have tall, grande, and venti.
What's the difference between them?
Tall is our smallest, grande is medium, and venti is the largest.
I'll go with a grande, please.
Great choice. Hot or iced?
Hot, please. And could I get oat milk instead of regular milk?
Of course. Would you like any syrup? We have vanilla, caramel, and hazelnut. We actually still have the pumpkin spice syrup, too, if you'd like to try that instead.
I heard about that earlier. Maybe next time. I'll stick with vanilla today. Just one shot.
Sounds good. Anything else for you?
Yes. Can I also get a plain croissant?
Sure thing. For here or to go?
To go, please.
Okay, that's a grande hot latte with oat milk and a light vanilla shot, plus a croissant. Can I get a name for the order?
It's Leo.
Great, Leo. That'll be $7.20. How would you like to pay?
By card, please. Oh, and do you have a rewards app? I keep hearing about it.
We do. If you download the app and scan it when you order, you can collect stars and get free drinks later.
That sounds worth it. I'll download it next time.
Perfect. You can wait right over there. We'll call your name when it's ready.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, I got my latte. Let's sit down over here.
How is it? Let me guess, you added vanilla.
How did you know?
You always go for something a little sweet.
Honestly, it's really smooth. The oat milk makes it feel creamy without being too heavy.
Can I try a sip?
Sure, go ahead.
That's nice. Mild, not bitter at all. What do you think of mine?
What did you get again?
An americano. No milk, just espresso and hot water.
Let me try. Whoa, that's a lot stronger than mine.
Yeah, it has a bolder taste. I like it black, with no sugar at all.
I don't think I could drink that every single day. It's a bit too strong for me.
That's totally fine. Everyone has a different taste. Some people like it strong and simple. Others like it sweet and smooth, like yours.
Is yours cold? I might try an iced coffee myself next time.
Mine's iced, actually. I like mine cold most days, even in winter.
I guess I'm more of a latte person then.
And I'm an americano person. I think that says a lot about us.
Want to try a bite of my croissant too? It goes really well with the latte.
Sure, thank you. That's a really good combination.
I think this might be my new favorite morning order. Can I ask you something? Is coffee actually good for you, or is that just something people say?
There are actually some real benefits. For one, coffee can boost your energy and help you feel more awake.
Right, that's probably why so many people drink it first thing in the morning.
Exactly. It can also help you stay focused, especially if you have a lot of work to finish.
I've also heard something about antioxidants. What does that mean exactly?
Antioxidants are things in food and drinks that can help protect your body's cells. Coffee actually has quite a lot of them.
That's surprising. I always thought coffee was just a way to wake up.
There are a few small extra points too. Coffee has small amounts of vitamins and minerals, like B vitamins and potassium.
I didn't expect coffee to have vitamins in it.
It's not a huge amount, but every little bit adds up over time. Some studies even say that drinking coffee in moderation might be good for your heart and your mood.
What does in moderation mean here?
It means not too much and not too little, just a reasonable amount, like 1 or 2 cups a day.
I also feel like coffee brings people together, like what we talked about earlier.
That's true too. It's not just physical benefits, there's a social side. Meeting someone for coffee is such an easy, relaxed way to spend time together.
It's low pressure, not like planning a whole dinner.
Exactly. That's probably part of why it's stayed so popular for so long.
And of course, it gives us a good reason to sit down and talk, like right now.
That's probably my favorite benefit of all.
Okay, so coffee has some good sides, but there must be some downsides too, right?
Definitely. Too much caffeine can actually cause problems. It can make you feel anxious or a little shaky.
I've felt that before. My hands get a little shaky if I drink too much in one day.
That's a common sign you've had too much. Another issue is trouble sleeping if you drink coffee too late in the day.
How late is too late?
It depends on the person, but a lot of people avoid coffee after early afternoon, so it doesn't affect their sleep at night.
What about getting used to it? I feel like I need more coffee now than I used to.
That's actually common. Your body can build up a tolerance, so the same amount doesn't feel as strong after a while.
And if I skip a day, I sometimes get a headache.
That happens to a lot of people too. It's usually just your body reacting to less caffeine than it's used to.
What about drinking it on an empty stomach? I've heard that's not great either.
Right. Coffee on an empty stomach can upset some people's stomachs. It's usually better to eat something first, like your croissant today.
Good thing I ordered one then.
And one more thing. A lot of sweet coffee drinks have added sugar and extra calories. It's easy to forget that a mocha or a sweet latte isn't just coffee anymore.
I guess it can also get expensive if you buy it every single day.
That's true too. A $5 coffee doesn't sound like much, but it adds up over a month.
Do you think people should just quit coffee completely if it causes these problems?
Not necessarily. Most people don't need to quit. They just need to cut back a little, maybe 1 cup instead of 4.
That sounds a lot more realistic than quitting completely.
Exactly. Small changes usually work better than trying to stop all at once.
So it's really about balance, not avoiding coffee completely.
Right. Enjoy it. Just pay attention to how much, when, and what you add to it.
Well, I think I learned a lot about coffee today, more than I expected.
See, it's not just a drink here. It's kind of a whole culture.
I definitely have a new favorite order now. Grande latte, oat milk, a little vanilla.
And I'll stick with my americano, no sugar.
I think my favorite part today was actually trying your americano.
Really? I thought it was too strong for you.
It was, but it's good to know what I don't like too.
That's a fair point.
Thanks for showing me around today, Emma.
Anytime. Same time tomorrow?
Of course. I already know exactly what I'm ordering.